Namaste and good morning. Welcome to all of you in my online class. This is my first class in class 8. Uh, Now onward, I will take uh, the English period in class 8. Uh, as I have informed, all the lessons for the first terminal is already completed. Uh, as per the request, and now the grammar class is about to start, so I will continue the grammar class with article. Let's talk about article. Today I will give you a simple and the general introduction regarding article. And tomorrow and the next classes I will discuss about the rules and the regulations that is connected or related with article. So first of all, article. Now according to modern grammar these days that is using article is placed as determinants. Article is used as a, or that article is also called as a determinants, that is used always before noun. That is used always before noun. Yes, yes, it must be before noun. Understand? After noun we cannot use. It must be before noun. So article now in recent, uh, the linguist has placed article in determinants, and determinants are always used before noun. Before noun means it can be used before adjective also, like a good boy. So good is what adjective, and boy is there, but what I mean to say that before noun. So good is boy is there, so before boy what is used there, noun is article a is used. We can't write good boy a. Understand? So before noun it is used. So it comes under the grammar rule of that is determinants. Understand? Determinants and quantifier. So leave it. We'll read it in subject verb agreement. It is concerned with the subject verb agreement. Let's talk about only article and be pure article. So according to modern grammar, article is divided into two parts. Article is divided into two parts. So one is definite. Sorry, one is definite, and next one is indefinite. So article is divided into two parts, definite and indefinite article. So definite article is the, and indefinite is a and n. Indefinite is a and n. So why a and n is indefinite and why the is definite? So get first of all let's get this answer. So a and n has authentic meaning, and its meaning is one is one, another is any, and next one is all. Remember, a and n used a and n. A or n is used in three sense: either one, or any, or all. For example, a book. So better to write in a sentence: I have a book. I have a book. See here, this a article. Here, a article is used. It has an authentic meaning. It has an authentic meaning in this sense: one, any, all. Whenever we use this in any sense, either one or any or all, it is not definite. It is indefinite. It can't define anything, or it can't say that thing is particular thing is exact one. So I have a book in the sense of one. It means that I have one book. Next one, any. There was a village. Let me write the full one. Once there was a village. Once there was a village. See here. Here, this a is used in the sense of any. Once there was a village. So once there was any village. Kunai in the sense of this one. So all, and an elephant, has a trunk. An elephant has a trunk. So see here, here n is used in the sense of what? All. In the sense of all. This n is used in the sense of all. So an elephant means all elephant has a trunk. Again here this a is used in the sense of one. So in this way it has authentic meaning. So whenever they are used in authentic sense, they are never definite. They are always indefinite. But here if we see indefinite article the, it doesn't have any authentic meaning. It doesn't have any one meaning. Understand? So it is only used to make the noun definite. It is only used to make the noun definite. How it is used? So see here. Uh, Ram is the boy who Ram is the boy who top the list. Ram is the boy who topped the list. So see here. Here the is used to define whom? Ram. Ram is the same boy. Here the is used to define Ram to help Ram that the boy about whom I am talking, it is none other than who? Ram. So the is only used to make the noun what? Exact. To make the noun exact. So that's why it is called definite. Remember how to pronounce the. Generally, before noun, the is also used before noun. If the initial of the noun is vowel, if the if the initiation of that noun, the initiation letter, sorry, sound or the letter of that word is vowel, then it is pronounced the. It is pronounced the. Remember, keep in mind, if the is used before noun, if the initiation of the noun is vowel, if the initiation of the noun is vowel, then it is called the. Then it is called the. Similarly, the is used before consonant, means C consonant sound. It means it is also used the noun that start with the consonant sound or consonant letter. If the word starts with consonant, if the word start with consonant sound, then remember at that time this is called the. This is called the. Remember, it is called the. When consonant sound is there at the initiation of the noun, then it is called the. When vowel sound is there, it is called the. It is called the. Next one that you have to focus on. If the emphasis is given or it is used in the sense of definite, then remember, if the emphasis is given, focus is given, pointing is given, pointing out to any noun, then at that time, whether it start with the consonant or the vowel, every time it pronounced as the. Did you get it? If emphasis is given to the noun, so whether the noun start with consonant or the vowel, its pronunciation is the. Remember. And come to here, a and n. Regarding a and n, so we know that a is used that start with consonant sound, not letter. Remember, consonant sound, and n is used with the vowel sound but not letter. So tomorrow I will give you, in next class I will give you the detailed information regarding this one. This is much for today. Listen carefully what I have told there and keep the things in your mind, because later on these things will be very helpful. Yes, so when we will talk about the rules and the regulations related with the article. Only this much for today. At last, I would like to thank you for attending my online classes. Till then, stay home and stay safe.